The following is a presentation of Roosevelt University Athletics. This is Roosevelt University Men's Hockey. Live from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville, Illinois. Tonight it is Roosevelt University Men's Hockey this evening. ACHA Division I action between the host Roosevelt University Lakers and the visiting Fighting Illini from the University of Illinois. Hi again, everybody, and good evening. I'm Tom Westenfeld, getting up on the air a little bit late. There was a youth hockey game before this one, and it ran a tad long, so they are just finishing up the resurfacing of the ice here, and the teams will be out onto the ice shortly. And as well, shortly we'll send it down to the public address and Steve Hayes for the introductions of tonight's starting lineups. These two teams wrapping up a home weekend series here. Last night in Champaign, Illinois wound up winning it in the first game of the series for the weekend. 7-1 was the final. A little bit deceiving score. It was a tight game going into the third period. Lakers trailed 3-1, but then Illinois a 4-goal explosion late to win the game by a final of 7-1. Danny Bazach, the only goal of the game for the Lakers. As Roosevelt now coming into this matchup, 2 victories, 17 defeats on the year. And for the Fighting Illini, they come in now 11-9. They have 3 overtime losses this season. So the Zamboni still on the ice. I thought it was about to depart, but it now appears to be heading back toward the, nope, it's going to continue on. And so the fine work of the large resurfacing machine continues. And shortly we'll have hockey here at the Edge Ice Arena. The four-wheeled machine now moving here into your picture across the red line. Coming back here toward the end boards to the left. And now making the turn. It looks like the resurfacing from up here in the press box has been completed. And there's the left turn. And look out, that's going to be close. And he hit the boards. Yeah, when he made the left turn, I thought it was going to be a little bit tenuous there. And fortunately, no damage done. And they'll take care of the little pile of snow there in front of the entryway. And we'll have hockey tonight at the Edge. Two teams appear to be very anxious to come onto the ice right now. And again, shortly, we have 20 minutes posted on the clock. They're still taking care of the remnants from the Zamboni across the way. You can barely see that in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. And it appears now the doors will be closed, and the teams will be able to come out onto the ice. Nolan Woodring will be the goalie tonight for Illinois. Coming into this game, coming into the weekend, he had a 2.82 goals against average and a .910 save percentage. As the Lakers come out in their home white sweaters, and Illinois on the road orange sweaters with the white numerals trimmed in blue. And it looks like very shortly here we'll have the teams gathering. Starters at the respective blue lines, and we'll have the commencement of pregame introductions. So we thank you for your patience, and we will now send it down to the public address And the voice of the Edge for Roosevelt University hockey, Steve Hayes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Edge, the home of Lakers hockey. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Fighting Illini of the University of Illinois and your Roosevelt Lakers. Please welcome tonight's game officials, referees Ed Seary and Steve Rickard, and linesmen Alex Crow and Leon Snagowski. Thank you. Here is tonight's starting lineup for the Illinois Fighting Illini. Number 7, Nathan Dash. Number 9, Roman Cheyenne. Number 10, Nick Anderson. Number 11, John McLaughlin. Number 29, Louis Yandoli. And starting in goal tonight for the Fighting Illini, number 33, Nolan Woodring. The head coach of the Fighting Illini is John Opilka. And now, here is tonight's starting lineup for your Roosevelt Lakers. From Bensonville, Illinois, number 10, Danny Bazach. From Vaughan, Ontario, Canada, number 11, Michael Solmona. From Elmhurst, Illinois, number 13, Carson Pishker. From Anchorage, Alaska, please welcome number 20, Mark Abrego. From Fayetteville, North Carolina, number 27, Drake Adams. And starting in goal tonight for the Lakers, from Ormond Beach, Florida, number 32, Harbor Castle. The head coach of the Roosevelt Lakers is Billy Carr. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise, remove all hats and caps, and direct your attention to the flag of the United States of America at the north end of the arena. This is our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you for your attention and consideration. One reminder for everyone here this evening, the officials appreciate your enthusiasm for the game.
Our national anthem tonight as we get ready for hockey. Roosevelt against the University of Illinois. Great to have you with us here. The Lakers gathering over around the net here to our right. Some final pregame preparations there. And Illinois now coming onto the ice again. It'll be Nolan Woodring in the nets tonight for Illinois. And for the Lakers, it will be Harbor Castle, the veteran, in goal for RU. As we get ready to go this evening in Bensonville. Lakers will be going as we look at it and as you watch in our YouTube channel video stream from right to left and Illinois left to right. Great to have you with us from wherever you may be on this holiday weekend. Harbor Castle coming into this game with a save percentage of .868 this season. As we will We are underway late, and we'll wait just a few moments more as we're just past 8 o'clock for the start time tonight. So a little later evening hockey here this evening at the Edge. Harbor Castle came over to the bench here. I'm not sure if he's working on equipment because the net is empty here to our right. As you watch on our screen, the players gathering near center ice. Head coach Billy Carr, it looks like from our viewpoint here in the booth, overseeing. And now Harbor Castle comes back out onto the ice. He'll be between the pipes, and we'll be ready to go. It looks like it'll be Danny Bazach on the opening faceoff. He had the only goal last night for the Lakers in that 7-1 defeat in Champaign. So here we go. Puck drop. We're underway as the puck goes flying toward the Laker blue line. Roosevelt able to play it around out of the near side, then backhanded into the Illini zone. Nick Anderson trying to chase it down there for the Illini, but the puck got rung around over to the far side. Illinois able to clear it, came back out to center. Illinois across the Laker line. Little drop back pass here, shot from the high slot, and that got deflected into the far boards there. And it'll be taken back here far side and now put back in. Nathan Dash on the shot there from the high slot for Illinois. Puck came here to the near side. Lakers dump it back into the Illini zone. It rolls back in behind the Illinois net. And I believe we've had icing called here. As didn't hear the whistle, although it was probably because I was chattering away into the microphone, but we'll have a face-off on the way here, just underway in period number 1 in Bensonville. Face-off far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. As we await the draw, and it went toward the net. Lakers fortunately were alert there, although I think Castle would have been able to stop any puck that came toward him. Danny Bazach now across the Illinois line on the left wing side, tried to backhand it toward the middle of the ice, taken back now by the Illini. This Illinois team, you can see when they have the puck, they've got some speed. They quickly move it into the Lakers zone. Getting spun away from the puck, though, is going to be David Rass. Puck went into the right wing corner. Now Illinois tried to fling it in front of the net. Got reversed back toward the corner again. Now played over to the far side. Little backhand spin around the pass there, went to the far boards. That came from Rass, David Rass, and now it got played back in behind the Laker net, and Roosevelt able to take it back. Puck now lobbed high into the air, knocked down by the Illini at center ice, and then a hard hit applied here as knocking that puck down was Atticus Helfer. Then he was drilled into the boards near side. Personnel changes now coming out of the ice for the Illini as the Lakers able to take it back. They work it across the red line. They tried to jam that puck through several defenders there. That didn't work out for Chase Caravella. Puck went to the far boards now and taken back by Illinois, and they'll drop it back into their own zone. Puck now played over to the far side. Lakers applying pressure here. They're able to get the puck back in the right wing corner. Battled for here. Went over now to the far half board. Illinois able to take it back. They tried to lob it out of the zone. Knocked down nicely there at the right wing point. But now the puck trickles beyond the blue line. Pass up ahead, breakaway here into the Lakers zone. Quick shot and it went wide to the left side. Good pass there right on the stick of Carson Mitchell. He let fly with a shot, but it went wide to the left side. Lakers clear to center. Illinois takes it back in their own blue line. They'll feed it up ahead, and it kind of glances into the near corner now. Nate Brown able to track it down there for the Lakers. Took a little bit of a glancing hit in behind the net. Puck went over to the far side now, rolling like a frisbee out to center ice. Lakers reverse it back. Puck getting by Mitchell. He kind of gently backhanded into the Lakers zone. I think that's Dash able to track it down now far corner. Looks like someone's lost a piece of equipment. I think that's a glove on the ice near the far corner. Now we have a whistle. It was a glove. That glove belonged to Alexander Matveev. And so that's been taken care of, and we are about to resume. Opening period. 17:27 remaining in the first period. Face-off far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. Looks like it'll be Dash on the face-off for Illinois.
Drew Lozenak. 2 minutes for a slash at 17:27 remaining in the first period. Lozenak, 2 minutes for slashing at 17:27.
So as you heard, a penalty called there on Andrew Lozenak, and the Illini power play is on the ice. They can't do much with it on their first try, and Atticus Helfer back to track it down in his own zone. Flipped it through to the neutral zone. Brought across the blue line, near side right there by Gregory Ettingen. Now put toward the slot, then deflected back into the near half board, and it's whacked out of the zone. Puck going high into the air. That's a high parabolic journey there for that disc of vulcanized rubber. Went back into the Illinois zone, and now the Lakers play back into their own zone. That puck had a very high arch. As I said, parabolic, as now we have a whistle and a face-off coming up. 1:09 remaining on the Laker penalty. And we'll have a face-off coming up, far circle, to the right of the Roosevelt net. Every face-off in this game has been in this face-off circle. Fun fact there, mindless trivia. But anyway, it's true. And here comes the face-off. John McLaughlin on the face-off for Illinois. Came back now to left wing point, flipped in there by Dash, got by one of his teammates. Lakers trying to clear it now, pushed out of their zone here, but Illinois able to get it back. Under a minute remaining now on the Illini power plays. They bring it across the line. Good pass up ahead now. Here's John McLaughlin feeding it in front. A little bit of a mini scramble in front of the net, but the Lakers able to clear back to the other end of the ice. Taken here now by Woodring. Kind of pushes it up ahead. And Illinois back across the red line and into the Lakers zone on the left wing side. They'll work it into the far corner. In back behind the net, around now to the near side. Good pass came to the near side to Anthony Verassi. Back now to left wing point, holding it there is Dash. Pulled up, dropped it back, no one home, and the puck slides back into the Illinois zone. A little misplay there, as we're down now to 16 seconds remaining on the Illini power play. Illinois across the line again, is with it again is going to be Verassi. Took a little bit of a slight hit along his right arm as he brought the puck up. It got put into the far corner now. Jammed up there near the half boards. And the Lakers are able to clear, and that'll kill the penalty. So, Lozanek comes off the ice. Chase Caravella in his place now on the ice as Illinois controls in their own zone. So the first penalty and the first power play of the game are history. Illini play it now to the near side. And that puck kind of bouncing by the intended recipient. That was Aiden Andrews, and then took a hit into the glass right in front of the off-ice officials' box. Puck into the near corner, now back in behind the net. Nate Brown able to take it there for the Lakers. Fed it up ahead. Puck will be knocked down there along the far side. As knocking it down was, I believe, Kohler Crozier. Puck went into the far corner. Illinois able to take it back. They bring it back in behind the Laker net. Puck came around now to the near side to Helfer. Helfer backhands it to the midpoint. Fed now to the top of the near circle. Quick shot from there. And I'm not sure what happened there. I looked as the puck is now frozen along the near side of the net. I anticipated that shot, looked toward the net, and then saw the puck flying to the right of the net. So I'm not sure if there was just a situation where there wasn't much put behind the shot, maybe not much contact with the stick as it was released toward the net. But anyway, face off near circle now for the first time to the left of the Roosevelt net. Illinois wins it. Quick wrister here. Got put wide to the left side there by Cheyenne. Now the puck now back in behind the Laker net. Illinois trying to play it into the slot. Can't find that pass to get through, and that'll be taken back by the Lakers. They bring it across the Illini zone. Into the Illini zone. Across the line, Drake Adams near side. And now he winds up taking a tumble. And the players gathering here just beyond the far post of the net here to our left. And we'll have a face-off on the way. Officials quickly interrupting that situation before it escalates. We have 14-18 remaining in the first period. No score in the game. Face-off. First face-off near circle to the right of the Illinois net. Danny Bazach on the draw for the Lakers. Came to the high slot. Backhanded here to the near side, but no one was there for the Lakers. Illinois clears. Trying to reverse it back the other way now for the Lakers was Michael Solomona, but it went over to the far side eventually. Puck now kind of making its way through the neutral zone. Lakers able to take it back. A little bit of a gathering there near the far side boards along the blue line. And eventually now, Luke Alpe able to take it, and he'll dump it back into the Lakers zone as he bangs that puck along the far boards. The Lakers take it back now behind their own net. They'll bring it up ice. And the puck slides to center. Alpe had it there. Kind of slides it into the far side. Into the far boards in the Lakers zone. And the Lakers now take it back. They bank it along the near side. Fired right back into the Lakers zone there as that puck went to David Ettingen. One of the Lakers takes a fall far side. Illinois trying to bring it back into the far circle in the Lakers zone. David Rass had it. couldn't do much with it. Puck came back out toward the blue line. Illinois able to get it back. They try to feed it into the far circle. Little drop back pass, quick shot, got steered wide to the left side. Not sure if Castle made contact with that or not. Puck came to the near point. Richter blocked by the defenses. That came in from Luke Alpe. Alpe able to track it down in his own blue line. Sends a long pass over to the far side. Illinois back into the Lakers zone. Little drop back pass, and then a Richter slides wide to the left side. Puck now back in behind the net, went over to the far side. Lakers able to take it back. I think that was Adams trying to clear. Kept in left wing point. Fed over to the far side now, and able to track it down. David Rass again. Came around now to the right side, then back in behind the net. Rass is all over the place right now. He is drawn to the puck like a magnet right now. He's everywhere. Lakers clear back now into the Illinois zone, and they'll be called for icing. We'll have a defensive zone face-off for the Lakers. As we have a stoppage here with 13:31 remaining in period one in a scoreless game in our second game of the weekend. Face-off coming up, far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. Alexander Matveev on the draw now for Illinois. Won the draw for a moment, came back to the far side, but now it bounces back to center ice. Taken by Illinois. They bank it along the near boards, trying to get something going. Went over to the far side now. Just getting to it in time is Matveev, and he hacks it back into the Lakers zone. Puck went over to the far side now. Lakers trying to clear. Oh, they turn it over. Matveev had it at the high slot there. Rather, Varasi had it at the high slot. Tried to wrist it in, but it got deflected over to the far boards. Puck now back to the Illini blue line. Illinois takes it back. They backhand it into the Lakers zone now. Lakers play it circle to circle, and then they bank it along the far side. Crozier able to circle around and get to it. Fed it up ahead, but it overleads Danny Bazach. Went into the near corner. Icing called against the Lakers. So we'll bring it back to the Lakers zone. As we have 11:47 remaining in the first period. Face off far circle. Again, it looks like it'll be Alexander Matveev on the draw for the Illini. Puck bounces around. Lakers able to win the face-off. They'll bring it around to the near side to Chase Caravella. He flips it ahead. Barely kept in along the near side by Matveev. He spins, dumped it back into the Lakers zone. Lakers take it back far side. Lakers have it now. They weave their way across into the Illinois zone. I think that's Bazach with it. Skates it back in behind the net. Dropped it back, but nobody there. Oh, and then a late comer as getting to it there was Mark Abrego, and he fired it in, but it went wide left. Abrego, one of the newcomers to the Laker team, getting the start tonight. Just a late addition here as we move into the middle part of January. Abrego then fires it in from the near point. Redirect, it didn't get through, and then a skirmish here after the whistle along the end boards to our left. We have a face-off on the way. Let's see if we have any penalties coming up. .11:06 remains in the period, and it'll be Kohler Crozier being sent off here. And we have one of the Illinois goalies in the penalty box as well. It's a backup Grady Sulkin, as we'll have
Lakers
the announcement on the penalty.
Number 96, Kohler Crozier. 2 minutes for slashing at 11:06 remaining in the first period. Kohler Crozier, 2 minutes for slashing at 11:06.
Illinois controlling, so that is the only penalty. Illini bring it into the near circle. Shot here deflected into the netting above the glass here to the right. Boy, that was a tough situation there for the Lakers. Gregory Engine walking in through the near circle, and he had a clear line of sight to the goal and not at great distance. So he had a great opportunity, but the puck deflected by Castle, as we said, into the mesh. And we'll have a face-off near circle to the left of the Laker net. Both teams taking a swing at it here. Now the Lakers able to clear it back all the way to the Illinois zone. Woodring out of the net. He'll hold it there, and the Illini will take over in their own zone, going as we look at it and as you watch on our YouTube channel video stream from left to right. Puck over to the far side now, and eventually taken back here. Carson Mitchell got to it. Skates it into the Illini zone. Quick shot here, and Harbor Castle able to make the stop. got shielded on the view. Not sure who took that latest shot. But either way, it stays a 0-0 game. In fact, I believe that was taken there, that shot by David Rass. Face off far circle now to the right of the Roosevelt net. Went to the far side. Rass with it back again. Correction, that's going to be Mitchell with it. Put it into the far corner. Drop back now is Illinois taking their measure here. An attempt at a wrist pass here. Swing and a miss, but Rass got it back. And it's kind of one-touched over to the far boards. Return pass to Rass. And he flings in a wrister, went wide to the right side. Came down to the near side and a whistle. And we have a stoppage here. 52 seconds remaining on the Laker penalty to Colter Crozier. As we wind down, just under 10 minutes remaining in the period. And we await the face-off here. Near circle to the left of the Roosevelt net. It'll be Alexander Matveev on the draw here for the Illini. And I believe that was Danny Bazach who took a fall on the face-off there. Yes, it was. Illinois wins the draw. They bring it around to the near side. Now it skips by, went to the far side. Rass tried to backhand it back in behind the net. He swings and misses there. And that allows the Lakers to clear it back into the Illinois zone. Puck went over to the far side now. Illinois across the Laker line with a long pass, but that goes nowhere. And it'll be cleared all the way to the other end of the ice. Woodring out of the net now. And he'll push it up ahead to his teammate. And Atticus Helfer will take it there for the Illini. Helfer weaves his way to the near side, pushes it up ahead. Illinois across the Laker line on the right wing side. Dropped into the middle of the ice there. Top hash marks near circle. Trying to take a swing at it there was Helfer, but he missed it. And the Lakers again able to clear. Woodring well out of the net there to chip it ahead. He turned it over. Lakers had the puck now in the Illinois zone. Still time remaining on the Laker penalty. Puck came here to the middle of the ice, but it slides back to center. Taken back now by Drake Adams for the Lakers. He'll bring it across the Illini zone, into the Illini zone. Dumped it in, and the Illini able to take it back. Penalty over, both teams at full strength. And so far tonight, Roosevelt has been able to kill 2 penalties here in this game. Lakers have it now in their own zone. They'll play it over to the far side. It banks along the end boards. Lakers turning it over. Shot from the high slot here, right on, and Harbor Castle coming well out to cut down the angle, makes the stop. Good play there by Castle on the shot that came in from Aiden Andrews, and we'll have a face-off on the way. Line change here for the Illini now. .8:38 remaining in the period. Good action in this game so far, but no score. Face-off near circle. Draw one into the slot. Lakers trying to bring it out, and they're able to do so after a little bit of an initial problem, but they bring it over to the far side. Colter Crozier across the Illini line. Skates into the far corner, takes a hit there. Lost the puck, and John McLaughlin was able to take it back for Illinois. Illini trying to bring it out of the zone. They bounce it up through the neutral zone. Hard hit there along the far boards, but the puck wound up going into the Lakers zone. McLaughlin centering pass, but no one there, right near the doorstep. Puck came around now to the near corner. Bazach tracks it down there, and now we have a whistle. See if we had a delayed penalty. And I believe that was the case. Yep. So a third Laker penalty is on the way here. And this time it'll be Nate Brown taking an unscheduled break. And we'll have a face-off coming up, far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net.
Lakers penalty on number 3, Nate Brown. 2 minutes for roughing at 8:08 remaining in the first period. Nate Brown, 2 minutes for roughing at 8:08.
Nathan Dash into the Lakers zone now. Dropped it back to the middle of the ice. Midpoint here. Return pass to Dash. Spins, fires it in. They try to redirect, and it got sent wide to the right. Puck bouncing precariously just near the near side of the net. That redirect there just a moment ago, attempted by David Edingen. Illinois now plays it back to the perimeter. Dash with it at the midpoint. Dash taking his time, flipped it in, got deflected to the near half board. Now back again to Dash, near point. Skates to the midpoint, deals it now left wing side. Put to the far circle, return pass to Dash. Brought it around now to the near side, quick shot here, a riser, and caught about eye high by Harbor Castle, and he holds on. Boy, that one came in quick as well, and Illinois getting some real good opportunities so far in this game, but So far in the nets for the Lakers, Harbor Castle has been equal to the task. And we'll have a face-off coming up near circle to the left of the Roosevelt net. Off the draw, puck came here now to Helfer. Left wing point, deals it over to the far side. As Helfer was at the right wing point. Helfer with it back again. Wristing it in, and it got redirected wide right. Puck now put over to the far side. I thought they were going to deal it to Helfer. Instead, it went to the far circle. Centering pass in from there, but kind of a missed opportunity there as there was an Illini player stationed right near the net. That was Gregory Ettingen, but he couldn't make contact with the puck, and the Lakers were able to clear. 35 seconds to go on the Illinois power play. Illinois across the Laker line. Ettingen with it again near side. Has it again, top of the near circle. Played it now, left wing side. Pushed over now to Atticus Helfer. Back to Ettingen. Bottom hash marks near circle. Fed a little bit of a floater into the slot that goes flying by David Rass. Now back out front and around the perimeter it goes and into the near corner. As that pass from the midpoint getting by Gregory Ettingen. Players taking a tumble right behind the cage. Illinois still with it. Down now to 1 second. Now the penalty expires. And somebody's stick was broken, and part of it went helicoptering back into the neutral zone and finally comes to a rest at center ice. Yeah, meanwhile, Drake Adams in from the left side and a huge crash there into the net, and we have a face-off on the way. Well, you can see that coming as it developed there as Adams went in on a sharp angle on the left side through the near circle. And you knew he had a lot of momentum, and then there were players in front of him, and the net finally took the contact. And we'll have a face-off on the way. 6 minutes and change remaining in the first period. Still a scoreless matchup here. Danny Bazach on the draw for the Lakers. Near side right. Near side left to the right of the net. Around to the far side it goes. Pushed toward the far corner. And then Illinois able to clear. Bounces along the far boards. Back into the Lakers zone. Drake Adams trying to track it down there for RU. Got tangled up there with a couple of players. Now it's back in behind the net. Players really having trouble right now just staying on their skates as they're tumbling to the ice all over the place. Two more finally on the ice, and they're back on their skates as a wrister from the near point, rather from the far point, went wide to the near side. Lakers now eventually get it back. They bring it into the Illini zone. Skating it to the bottom of the far circle. Pass to the right wing point, skips through to the neutral zone, and the Lakers missing an opportunity there. They'll play it ahead through the neutral zone, deflected to the far side. Danny Bazach pushes it across the line, and we have a whistle as two more players wind up on the seats of their pants, sliding backwards on the ice. Wow. Players are taking falls everywhere here in this game. Face-off far left down in the neutral zone now. There's the draw. On the face-off was Griffin Lehette for the Lakers. Puck back into the Illinois zone. And the Illini take it there. They play it over to the far side now. And they'll bring it out to center. Dumped into the Lakers zone in the near corner. Chase after it there. Trying to get to the puck there was Michael Somona for the Lakers. Puck now back behind the net. Came around to the near side. And a line drive wrister. And a shoulder high save by Harbor Castle. And a skirmish again in front of the net. That shot coming in from Nathan Dash. And a large gathering there as it kind of in unison came out from the edge of the crease out toward the deep slot there. And now the officials break it up. Well, we've had several of those tonight, and you worry about the game becoming a little bit too chippy as we go along. Not yet the case tonight. Face-off coming up near circle to the left of the Laker net. Came to the top of the near circle. Wrister went flying into the boards. That came in from Cheyenne. And now it came around now to the near side. Getting to it was Dash. Flipped it in, got deflected around. Lakers able to take it back. Across the line, Griffin Lehette. Bottom of the near circle. Sharp angled shot swept aside there by Woodring. Puck came in front of the net dangerously for Illinois, but they're able to bank it along the far boards. Came back to center. A fortuitous bounce across the blue line now. And a wrister went wide on the left side, coming in from Dash. And now whistle here as that shot went wide left by, I'd say, about 5 to 6 feet and went flying 2/3 up the end boards. And the puck eventually wound up going out of play. A new puck thrown in. Face-off on the way. 4:13 remains in the period in a 0-0 game. Face off near circle to the left of the Laker net. Looked like that was the 14 of Charles Lewis on the draw, not yet positive. Nope, looked like now it was 2-4 of David Ettingen on the face-off. Anyway, the puck came here to the near corner. Put back behind the net, went over to the far side now. Kept into the left wing point, firing from there. It hit someone in the slot, deflected to the near half board. Puck came down to the near side. Near point with it there for a moment was Alex Lescat, and he was able to put it back in, and now a little of a face-off coming up as the Lakers clear. Alex Lescat. I believe the last letter of his last name is J. It looks like a T on my spot sheet, so my apologies to Alex. Face-off on the way. Far circle to the right of the Laker net. Face-off rolls to the far side. Taken there by Abrego. Put it to the far boards. Players again winding up on the ice. The latest player to take a tumble there was Joey Coglianese for the Lakers, and now we have a whistle. Let's see what's going on here. The Illinois penalty box door is open, and the Lakers will get their first crack at a power play here tonight. Atticus Helfer gets 2 minutes. A little chatter there below us. Face-off coming up near circle now in the Illinois zone.
Fighting Illini penalty on number 13, Atticus Helfer. 2 minutes for a cross check at 3:33 remaining in the first.
Illinois looking for a shorthander here, but a shot deflected wide to the far side as across the blue line there. Carson Mitchell, a bona fide opportunity there, but the Lakers able to turn it away. In our last game last week here at the Edge, Lakers gave up a shorthander. Lakers get to it, dumped into the near corner here by Carson Pishker. Went back in behind the net. Danny Bazach, near face-off dot. Kind of slides it in toward the goal. Came back to the near side now. Illinois trying to clear, and I believe it got flipped out of play, and we'll have a face-off coming up. So the Laker power play remains on the ice as we wind down toward the latter stages of this opening period. 0-0 game. Face off far near circle to the right of the Laker net. On the draw there for Roosevelt was Chase Caravella. Lakers put it now, bring it back into the far corner after they took it behind the Illinois net. Nate Brown, right side point, deals it now toward the far corner. Bottom of the far circle, sharp angled shot, really didn't have much of a chance. Lakers get it back in the corner again. Nate Brown, back skates to the midpoint. Put it around now to the near side. With it there for a very brief time was Gage McNeish. Back in behind the net now, Lee Head has it for the Lakers. Sends it to the far point. Illinois able to take it back. They've got a 2-on-1 here. They bring it across the Laker line into the far circle. Quick shot, low line drive, saved by Castle. Rebound out front there, and Castle dives on the puck desperately to hold on to it and freeze it and keep it a 0-0 game. .307 remaining in the period. Laker power play continuing. But Illinois has had a couple of chances here during this penalty kill. Face off far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. Here's the draw. And Illinois will play it back to the neutral zone. Pass got dropped back. Went over to the far side now, and then lobbed back into the Lakers zone. Oh, a dangerous situation there as Castle had glanced off him, and the puck was in front of the far post, and the net was wide open. Wow. That'll make your heart skip a little bit there. Lakers take over now in their own zone. They'll bring it across. That was Adams, I believe, across the Illini line. Got deflected back now into the Roosevelt zone. And back in behind the Laker net. Final moments of the penalty to Illinois. Lakers have had 2 penalty kills so far tonight. Illinois on the verge of one there. Quick shot, and they score. And the penalty actually was over. There was a second goalie in the penalty box. But either way, Illinois takes a 1-0 lead. That puck was a line drive. Looked like it went upper right corner of the net. And it will be Alexander Matveev on the goal there for Illinois. So the Illini take the 1-0 lead.
Goal by number 17, Sasha Matveev. Assist by number 22, Carson Mitchell, and number 23, Andrew Barassi. 1 minute remains in the period. 1 minute.
So that goal coming just in front of the 19-minute mark of the period. And it is a 1-0 lead here for Illinois. And now, again, some sticks raised here after the whistle. And we'll have a face-off on the way. Little over 40 seconds remaining in the opening period. Everybody will, after gathering in front of the net now, will kind of go their separate ways, and we'll have the game resumed. Danny Bazach face-off near circle to the right of the Illini net. And they battle for the face-off here, and eventually Illinois able to get to it. They'll send it out to center, across the blue line, into the Lakers zone now as a stick handling in deep, but not able to get a shot away. That was Carson Mitchell, and the Lakers able to clear all the way back to the other end of the ice. Luke Alpe back to take it here now for the Illini. Just over 20 seconds remaining in the period. Puck flipped back into the Roosevelt zone, went over to the far side. Castle well out of the net, back into the far half board. Illinois trying to push it in deep. They bring it back now to the left wing point. Back in behind the goal. On around now to the near point. Setting up, quick shot, top of the near circle, deflected wide to the near side. That came in from Nick Anderson. Puck now played over to the far side, under 10 seconds remaining in the period. And there's the buzzer. Oh my goodness, last second one-timer went from the far point and went flying into one of the Lakers who took the brunt of that contact. I think that may have been Nate Brown. Gets some congratulations from his teammates as he's back on his skates.
The Illinois Fighting Illini 1 and the Roosevelt Lakers 0. Shots on goal unofficial for the first period. For the Illini, 15. For the Lakers, 5. Once again, unofficial shots on goal for the first period. For the Fighting Illini, 15. For the Lakers, 5.
So there you have the shots on goal. Matveev, the only goal of the game so far at 15, at 18:50 and change. And that brings us to the end of the first period. So your score here at the end of the first 20 is Illinois 1 and Roosevelt nothing. We'll step aside, come back in about 15 for period number 2, so stay with us. Good game here tonight at the Edge. Illinois the lead 1-0. See you for period 2 in a few. This is Roosevelt University Hockey. And we welcome you back to the Edge Ice Arena in Bensonville, Illinois. Just underway with period number 2 now. Roosevelt will be going as we look at it. They are going as we look at it from our left to right. Illinois right to left as you watch on our YouTube channel video stream. And here is Kohler Crozier now, flipping it back into the Illinois zone. And back to retrieve it will be Nathan Dash here for the Illini. They try to bring it out of the zone. Puck backhanded out now to the near boards. Eventually makes its way there to Roman Cheyenne. Got put back into the Illini zone. 1-0 Illinois with a lead with a late first period goal. Shot here coming in from the far circle, deflected out of play, and we'll have a face-off on the way. A surprise in the NFL playoffs tonight. Late in the first half, Washington Commanders at Detroit, and the Commanders lead the Lions 31-21. High-scoring game there. Danny Bizacc on the draw, far circle to the right of the Illinois net now. There's the draw. Came back out to the near side. Banks all the way back into the Lakers zone, right on net, covered up by Harbor Castle, and a little of a face-off coming up. Illinois in the first period unofficially outshooting the Lakers 15-5. As we stand here in a 1-0 lead for the University of Illinois. Face-off near circle to the right of the Laker net. On the draw there was Gregory Ettingen for the Illini. Went over to the far boards now. Players again taking a tumble to the ice. Puck came out to center. Illinois able to get it back. They'll bring it across the Laker line. Little drop back pass taken away by Danny Bizacc. Pushed toward the Illini blue line. Again a player now taking a tumble. As Bizacc got to it, and he tried to spin around a pass into the slot, but he got drilled into the boards as that pass was taken away. Goes all the way back into the Lakers zone. Harbor Castle out of the net, wings it along the far boards. Lakers can't clear. Illinois with it back. Wrist shot here, not much behind it. I think taking that was Ettingen, Gregory Ettingen, who took a fall after the shot. Just kind of slid it wide to the near side. Puck now back out front here as a pass from behind the net went out front. Lakers had a scare there, but Illinois on 2 opportunities not able to take advantage. Puck now gets by Drake Adams and eventually tracked down there at center ice by David Ettingen. He dumps it back into the Lakers zone. Gage McNeish back to take it back now for the Lakers. Fed it up ahead of the neutral zone, knocked down there. Got knocked down by Luke Alpe. Dumped back into the Lakers zone once again. Puck played over to the far corner now, and then back around to the near side. Came to center, and again players tumbling to the ice. 2 Lakers, Griffin Lee Het, along with Carson Pishker, both taking falls. Both are okay, and now eventually we have a whistle. I can't remember a game where so many players have been taken down and wound up on the ice. I mean, through the last maybe 5 or 6 minutes of the first period and now early in the second, players are tumbling everywhere. Face-off near left out of the neutral zone, came to the near boards. Nick Anderson tried to flip it in, reverse it back down to the Lakers, reverse it back into the Illini zone. Quick shot save, rebound in front, running a scramble. Woodring able to finally cover it up, and we'll have a face-off on the way. Good opportunity there for the Lakers. The Illinois players kind of gathering in front of the net. An alert play there by Nolan Woodring, able to track that puck down. Face-off far circle to the right of the Illinois cage. There's the draw. Went over to the far point. Salmona able to keep it in. Michael rings it around the board to the near side. An attempt there didn't go very far. As getting the puck there was Mark Abrego. Now one here to the near corner. Abrego back now with it near point. Back skates a little bit, wristing it in. Redirect attempt here, never got through. Came back to the left wing point. Fired in from there. That one didn't get through. Blocked by the defense. The puck was loose in the high slot. Lee Het tried to get away a wrister, but it didn't work out. And now it's cleared all the way back into the Lakers zone. And Illinois now trying to track it down there, but Salmona got to it for the Lakers. Spun a pass up ahead. It rolls back into the neutral zone toward the Illinois blue line. Puck now put to the near side. Abrego kind of pushing it in deep into the Illinois zone, but that didn't really amount to much of a great opportunity. Puck now back into the Illini zone again. Back to track it down there. That's going to be Atticus Helfer. Put it over to the far side. Can't clear. Nate Brown kept it in for the Lakers. Puck came around now to the right wing corner. Bazach giving chase along the half board. Flipped into the near circle. Now it came here to Kohler Crozier, wristing it in. But he went wide to the left side with it. Crozier got it back, far corner. Played it to Nate Brown, left wing. Lifted it along the dasher far side. Came back to the left wing point again now to Brown. Fed it to the top of the far circle. Put in from there. Crozier tried to redirect, didn't work out. Came to the near side of McNeish. He finally kind of lofts it in there, and it's going to be taken there by Nolan Woodring, and we'll have a face-off on the way. Good action here in the early stages of the second period, but Illinois right now holding on to a 1-0 lead. 15:57 remains in period number 2. Here comes the draw. Came to the near corner, back now toward McNeish, but he couldn't keep it in, and it slides on its side. It rolls on its side, does the puck, all the way to the far corner. Illinois able to keep it in far side along the boards, around the perimeter to the left wing point. Richter from near there. Rebound out front there after the first attempt was knocked away, and now the Lakers able to take it back after the shot came in from Atticus Helfer. Along the near side now, Lakers play it in front. Pass over leading, I think that was Drake Adams, who then took a fall and went spinning into the far end boards, but now it'll be taken back by the Illini. They bring it up the near side into the Lakers zone. Matthew McDonald putting it in deep, came around to the far side, all the way back now to the Illinois zone, and the Illini will retrieve there. They'll play it up ahead to the far side. It skips by, rolling into the far corner. Cade Swigert tracks it down for the Lakers. Had it poked away from behind. Puck came down to the near point. Illinois able to control. They'll bring it toward the high slot, but it deflects away. Lakers able to clear. Taken back again by Illinois. They play to the near side. Thatcher Beauchamp with it there. Beauchamp now put it in. It went back in behind the net. Came around now to the near side. Nate Brown back behind his own net once again. The tempo of play here really impressive here in the early part of this period. Brown pushes it ahead, deflected, and I think got knocked down by John McLaughlin. And now it'll be put all the way back into the Illinois zone. Icing will be the call, and we'll have a face-off on the way. Good action here early in the second period. 14:30 remains in the second period. 1-0 Illinois the lead. Matt Vieve, the only goal of the game for Illinois. Face-off went to the far half board. Illinois able to control. Backhanded in toward the far corner by Cheyenne. Battled for here. Lakers eventually able to take it back. They'll bring it up the near side now. Banked along the near boards. Came down to the near side blue line. Nick Anderson got to it, flipped it backwards, and I believe it went on a play as we had a whistle here. And a face-off on the way. And again, a little confusing when you have two Illinois goalies in the penalty box. I look down and think there's a penalty coming up, but here's Danny Bazach now in the face-off near right down to the neutral zone. He went up against Gregory Ettingen, and the Illini won the draw. They dump it back into the Lakers zone now. Karam's off the inboards, went over to the far side, and now the Lakers able to take it back. Play to the near side to Crozier. Kohler Crozier across the Illini line, near side. Tried to put it in deep, taken away by Gregory Ettingen. He'll bring it back the other way. Took a fall as he lost his balance, but he alertly was able to kind of spin around at the puck back to his own zone to Nathan Dash. Puck came around now to the near side. Banked along the near boards. Danny Bazach took it back for the Lakers. Wheels his way through two defenders in the center circle. That didn't work out well. Illinois gets it back. Engine across the Laker line, left wing side. Into the near circle, shooting, and deflected wide left. Lakers able to get it back now as they bring it around to the near side. And it went over to the far boards now. Eventually taken by Danny Bazach for the Lakers. He brings it across on the left wing side into the Illini zone. Dropped it back, top hash marks far circle. Got deflected into the far corner. Illinois trying to clear, can't do it. Trying a second time, I think that's Nathan Dash trying to get to it. Now it went back in behind the Illinois net. Puck came around over to the far side now again. Illinois able to clear. Nope, not yet. Called that one too early. Now they push it out of the zone. Lee Het trying to track it down for the Lakers, not able to do so. Puck now put back into the Illinois zone. Woodring, the goalie, kind of taps it there. Now Illinois will start it back from right to left. They'll play it along the far boards. That puck banks and then is too far for David Ettingen. Went back in behind the net. Nate Brown tracked it down for the Lakers. Lakers bring it up the far side. Rink-wide pass, batted down, stayed in the Lakers zone. Now they jam it up here along the near boards. And are you able to take it back? Griffin Lee Het skates it into the near side, dumps it in. It went back in behind the net. Put over to the far side now by Alpe, and now it came back to center. Lakers take it back. Oh, nice pass. Lee Het into the Illini zone, shooting, and it got deflected away there as Woodring tried to make the catch, but it hit, I think, the edge of his glove there, and it went flying over to the far side. Illinois able to get to it. They bring it across the Laker line now. Little drop back pass to the high slot. That did not work out. Good effort there, but it was just barely behind Carson Mitchell. Lakers able to take it back. They push it across the Illini line. Drake Adams spun into the boards far side. He took exception. Illinois now back into the Laker zone. Pressure applied here by Salmona, and it works out well as the Lakers get it back. They'll bring it across the line. Into the Illini zone. Danny Bazach feeds it now to Swigert. He sends in a blast. Low line driver and a knee-high butterfly save there by Nolan Woodring, and we'll have a face-off coming up. Long play, long sequences of action here without stoppages. Already down to 11:24 remaining in the period. 1-0 in favor of Illinois. Here's the draw, near circle. Came to the right wing corner. Put over to the far side now. Salmona trying to get to it. And he's able to backhand it in, and it slides back behind the Illinois net. Puck now banked along the near side, back to center, taken by Nate Brown. Backhands over to the far side. Kind of pushed away by Anderson. Flipped back into the Lakers zone. Roosevelt able to take over. Danny Bazach weaving through traffic beautifully here. Went bottom of the near circle, back in behind the net. Spins, tries to throw it in front. Whistle here. Players tumbling. Wow. And the net also has been dislodged, and we'll have a face-off obviously coming up. A player tumbling backwards and inadvertently fell backwards into the goaltender, Nolan Woodring, who got taken down as well. Line change here for Illinois, as we are now just shy of the halfway point of the hockey game. 10:47 remains in the middle frame. 1-0 in favor of Illinois. Face-off far circle to the right of the Illini net. There's the draw. Went to the far corner. Illinois controls. They tried to play to the near side, and hopping out of the way of that puck was Nathan Dash, but his stick was still kind of a little bit low to the ground there, and I think it hit the shaft of his stick. But anyway, that's past history. Is now the puck played up ahead into the Roosevelt zone. John McLaughlin able to get to the puck there. Then he got pushed away from it. Puck slides out to the center ice area here. Tracked down by Nathan Dash. He spins, dumps it into the Roosevelt zone. Lakers take it back behind their own net. Pushed out, bottom of the far circle. Quick shot, and it hit someone there. Not sure if it was Castle or maybe the man in front of him, but it got deflected wide near side. Gage McNeish back the other way into the Illinois zone. Fires it in. Low line drive, and again a save here made by Nolan Woodring, and we'll have a face-off on the way. Boy, end-to-end of late here. As exactly 10 minutes remain in the period, so we're exactly halfway through the hockey game. Great symmetry, timing-wise there. Danny Bazach on the draw, near side, to the left of the Illini net. They battle for the face-off as it sits there on the ice for a while, and now to be taken back by Illinois. All right. Far side with it there. Ettingen backhands it back in behind the Laker net. Came around to the near side, thrown in front, deflected away. Lakers bring it back the other way. They'll bring it across the Illini zone. Into the Illini zone it went as it went along the far side. Put in from there, and now eventually it got deflected to the near side. Swigert fires it in. That goes flying wide to the left side. It went flying into the far boards at high speed. Puck now played back into the Lakers zone. taken there behind the net. And again, players wrestle to the ice here. Now Danny Bazach takes over. He'll bring it across the Illini line. Left wing side, far circle. Sends it in. They tried to connect there with Carson Pishker, and eventually we get a whistle. This game is looking more and more like a WWE matchup tonight. With players taking falls everywhere. Hither and yon. Face off, far circle to the right of the Illini net. Went to the far side, then got deflected back toward the blue line. Illinois able to bring it across the Laker line now. Pulling up far side was Verassi. Put it in toward the slot, poked away. Verassi able to track it down again. Whacks it into the far corner. It slides along the base of the boards all the way to the left wing side. Battle for it there. Came back down to the near point. That was an interesting situation there for Anderson. I think he was trying to take a shot, but then it wound up going wildly to his right. And then it got knocked down there. I think that was by Verassi again. Anyway, kept in near point now by Illinois. Putting into the far corner is Carson Mitchell. Went back over to the far boards. The Lakers desperate to clear. They finally do, but Illinois takes it right back. They have to get back on side. Dumped into the near corner there by Matt Veeb. It was the only goal of the game tonight for Illinois. That was very late in the first period. Matt Veeb trying to get to it again. One of the Lakers takes a tumble there. I think that is Salmona, who's trying to get his stick, but he's kind of pinned in there. Puck loose, came to the high slot, shot whistles wide to the left side. That came in from Matt Veeb. Illinois moving it around point to point, thrown in front there, scrambled in front of the net, and eventually a whistle. So we wind down now past the halfway point of the game. In fact, well past the halfway point. We're down to 7:39 remaining in period two. Line change here now for the Lakers. Face up near circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. There's the draw. Around to the far corner it goes. Griffin Lee Het, I believe, is there. Correction, that's going to be Chase Caravella trying to get to it. Griffin Lee Het's number is 16. When you slice that number in half, it's the number of Chase Caravella, but for some reason I was thinking 16. That's the way it goes. Puck into the far corner now in the Illini zone. They'll bring it out along the far boards. Into the Lakers zone on the right wing side. Pass here came around now to the near side. Trouble finding the puck there for Matthew McDonald. Eventually it goes toward the near half boards. Helfer tried to put it in deep. Had to go back and rescue possession of the puck. Now he loses it. But he got help from his teammate, Aiden Andrews. Battle for it, far corner. That scrum now kind of travels to the far half board. Puck finally loose. Helfer, right side point. Played it to the far corner. And they're trying to throw it in front there. Andrews had it. He had it reversed right back to him. Helfer, back to Andrews. Top hatch marks, far circle. Down on one knee. Puck now pinned against the far boards. It squirts loose, taken back now by the Lakers. They can't bring it out of the zone, but it did get put out inadvertently. And now dumping it back in is going to be McDonald. New personnel on the ice for Illinois. Good game here tonight. 1-0. Illinois with a lead. Lakers now back from left to right. Caravella just shy of the blue line. Fires it back into the Illini zone. Puck went over to the far side now. Illinois able to play it up ahead. Taken back now by the Illini after they lost it momentarily. They bring it into the far circle. Shot here deflected high into the air and out of play. Puck winding up on the stick there of Louis Yandoli, but no chance there, and we'll have a face-off on the way. Actually, there was a chance, but it was turned away. So here's the draw, far circle to the left of the Laker net. Face-off went to the top of the far circle. Shot fired in there, and it went wide left. Came around now to the near side and eventually came back to center. Dole tracked it down there, fed it to the far side. It goes back into the Lakers zone and now a whistle. So we play on later and later into the second period. Down now to 5:37 remaining. This period has flown by. Not that many stoppages. Not all that bad, although the players, I'm sure, would like to get a breather every once in a while. Puck back in the Illinois zone, played to center. Lakers able to take it back. Good pass up ahead now to Drake Adams. Got around one man, then took a fall. Went into the far corner, he's back on his skates, and now a whistle here. Let's see if we have a trip maybe coming up against Illinois. Adams tried to acrobatically stay on his skates there far side. And we will have an Illinois penalty on the way. Chance at a power play here. This will be Luke Alpe getting a 2-minute break. And the Laker power play will be back on the ice. That penalty coming with 5:18 remaining in the period.
Penalty on number 3, Luke Alpe. 2 minutes for tripping at 5:13 remaining in the second period. Luke Alpe, 2 minutes for a trip at 5:13.
So it was with 5:13 remaining in the period. And so we'll have a chance here, as we said, for the Lakers to get a power play. And Abrego with it. Tried to fire it in, got deflected wide on the left side. And now it skips by Abrego back to the neutral zone. And he'll go back to retrieve for the Lakers. Played it around now to the near side. With it there near side is going to be Pishker. Pushed it ahead across the line. Abrego again with a shot from the high slot. Got through and a stop made by Woodring, and we'll have a face-off coming up. Correction, Danny Bazach on the shot there for the Lakers. Face-off on the way. As we now have 4:32 remaining here in period number 2. And 1:15 remaining on the penalty, if my math is correct. I say I have to do math because we can't see the penalty timer from our broadcast position here. That's because of a new speaker that's been suspended from the ceiling. It blocks the penalty timer, and we can't read it, so I have to guess based on when the time of the penalty occurred. Anyway, the Lakers had the puck in their own zone. They'll bring it up the far side now. Swigert across the Illini blue line. Got through defenders. Backhands it in a sharp angle. And a save made by Nolan Woodring, and he'll hold on. Now let's see. The penalty will expire with 3:13 remaining. We have 4:04 remaining in the period. So let's see here. 60 minus 13 is 47 plus 4. 51 seconds remaining on the penalty here. Puck went back here behind the net around the near side, and Illinois able to clear back into the Lakers zone. Lakers leisurely taking it back now on their own end. Played over to the far side. Spinorama hit here as Abrego taken down. And then dumped back in by the Illini. Able to get to the puck there. That was going to be Matveev. He was able to dump it back in. Penalty time winding down. Lakers play it back into the Illini zone, but too deep. Woodring out of the net. Deals it now around to the near side. Puck went back over now to the far corner. Illinois trying to rush it out of the zone. Abrego kept it in here for the Lakers. Put it over to the far side now. Illinois trying to clear. Penalty over. Both teams are back at full strength. Illinois now back the other way into the Lakers zone. Stick handling in. Backhand shot. Poked aside there by Harbor Castle. Great effort there. Stick handling through traffic was David Ettingen. But Castle at least got a glove on it. Couldn't hold on to it. And he backhanded it aside into the far corner. And now the Lakers able to clear back into the Illinois zone. Nathan Dash gets to it now for Illinois. Winding down toward 3 minutes remaining in what so far has been a scoreless second period. Illinois back across the Laker line. Ettingen through traffic. Shooting went wide to the right side. That was Gregory Ettingen. Puck came around now to the near side. And eventually taken back by Illinois. Skidding it over toward the far side now. David Rass pinned against the end boards. The Lakers right now, they do not want to allow a second goal and give Illinois momentum. Heading into the third, Lakers able to take it back. They play it to center. Puck came around now to the near side and then dumped back in by McLaughlin. Lakers able to take it back. That was rather Beauchamp dumping it back in. Puck back into the Illinois zone. They're able to clear. Gregory Ettinger played it over to the far side now. They bring it across to the right wing side. Far circle shot came in, deflected into the glass behind the net. Puck came around now to the near side, went up far side toward the point, wristed in there, redirected wide left. Now it goes over to the far boards. Lakers able to track it down. Well, I'd love to have a stopwatch on the overall time that it's taken to play this period. It has gone by very quickly. Woodring now controls. Played it up ahead. Got 1:26 remaining in the period. Now back behind the Laker net as Castle drops it off. Puck ahead, Lakers turning it over. Pass up front, stick handling in. And players again crashing into the net. Cheyenne went stick handling in and went in very deep, almost to the edge of the crease. And then a huge gathering of players converged on the net and dislodged it. So that'll have to be reattached. And then we'll have a resumption of play, which is a keen grasp of the obvious. You can't have a game with a loose net. .112 remaining in the period. Well, you could play with a net that is not on its moorings, but it just wouldn't be the same, I guess, would it? There's the face-off. I remember we played street hockey, sometimes floor hockey, and we didn't have a net, we'd put up cones. You shoot the puck through the cones, you get a goal. But this is a little bit different. And now Danny Mazach had it, lost it, as we're under a minute remaining in the period. Pishker backhands into the top of the forest to the face-off circle, center ice, but that was taken away. Puck now back into the Lakers zone. Around to the near side. And it got reversed back. Taken by Cade Swigert across the Illini line. Skates into the near circle. Got played now over to the far side. Left wing point for Gage McNeish. He dumps it into the far corner, rolls back in behind the net. Taken there by Nick Anderson. To the far side. Long stretch pass here. Illinois able to bring it nicely into the Lakers zone. And then wristing it in, but it got deflected as Cheyenne wristed it in. And it got deflected, kind of floated precariously, but Harbor Castle able to make the stop, and he's able to hold on with, it looks like, about 16 seconds remaining in the period. 15.6 to be exact. 1-0 in favor of Illinois. Scoreless second period thus far, which will make for a very quick second period recap when the buzzer sounds. All right, new Illini player now into the face-off circle. That'll be Carson Mitchell. Puck to the far side. Lakers able to take it back. They work it across the Illini line into the far side. Got launched back into the near corner now. Illinois able to take it back. Rink wide pass now came to the near side. Got by Barassi into the near corner, and that brings us to the end of the second period. And the game is right where it was after the first 20 minutes. After the end of the first, as your score remains, Illinois 1, Roosevelt nothing. No scoring in period 2. We'll see if we can check in on the shots on goal announcement. Players heading off now. As we await the announcement on the shots on goal. Lakers were outshot in the first period 15-5.
At the end of the second period, it's the Illini 1 and the Lakers 0. Unofficial shots on goal for the second period. For the Fighting Illini, 11. For the Roosevelt Lakers, 12. Once again, unofficial shots on goal, period 2. Fighting Illini, 11. Roosevelt Lakers, 12.
So there you have it. Lakers out shooting Illinois in the second period. Overall shots right now in favor of Illinois, 26-17. And again, we had a scoreless second period, so we head to the second intermission with a score. Illinois 1, Roosevelt nothing. Should be a great third period on the way. We hope you'll be here for it. We'll take a break, come back with period 3 in about 15. You're tuned to Roosevelt University Hockey. All right, welcome back to the Edge Ice Arena. Underway for what should be a great third period here. It is a 1-0 Illinois lead, and off the face-off now, Lakers able to dump it back into the Illinois zone, and the Illini able to play it back to center. For a minute there, Salmona had it, dealt it over to the far side, but it was taken away here. Trying to go into the Lakers zone there was Louis Iandoli, but now it'll be taken back here by Roosevelt. They'll bring it across the Illini line. Sharp shot here from the top of the far circle, went flying wide to the near side. Puck came around now to the near boards. Illinois able to bring it back across into the Lakers zone. Actually, it was dumped in from just shy of the blue line. Went over to the far boards now. And who wants it? It's pinned up against the far half board. Battled for here. 1-0. Sasha Matveev, the only goal of the game so far for Illinois. That was very late, just shy of the 19-minute mark of the first period. Taken back here now by Illinois as it got tracked down there near the end boards by Luke Alpe. Illinois able to bring it out of the zone now, across into the Lakers zone. John McLaughlin with it, dumped it back in behind the Roosevelt net. Puck went now over to the far side, and the Lakers tried to play it far side to near side, didn't work out well. Illinois with it back. Banked along the far boards. Wound up on the stick there of David Ross. Tried to put it in. Lakers reverse it back. They bring it across. This is Drake Adams taken down from behind, sliding in toward the net. Tried to push it forward, but it went over toward the far side, and now Illinois clears it to center. Lakers take it back here. Rink wide pass for Adams. He's jammed into the near side boards by Atticus Helfer. Puck went to the far side now. Is Illinois able to control? They'll bring it across the Laker line. 3-on-2. Quick shot here, right on. Harbor Castle able to push it over to the far corner. Taken back again near side. Quick shot fired in. This time Castle able to make the save on the attempt that came in from David Rass. And we'll have a face-off on the way. Lakers after tonight will next be in action on the 24th of January at Western Michigan. And then we'll be back here at the Edge on January the 25th, also against Western Michigan. So it'll be coming your way a week from tonight, as a matter of fact. Puck now over to the far boards. Taken back with a high slot. Shot wristed in, went wide to the near side. Danny Bazach with that attempt. Didn't work out well. Puck came around now to the near point. Fired in from there, and Griffin Lihet with the attempt, but we have a whistle and a stoppage here. They'll be on the air again next Saturday night, I should say, at around 7:30 p.m. After that, the Lakers will be at Purdue Northwest to end the month, and then they'll be back home here at the Edge on the 1st of February. Here comes the face-off near circle to the right of the Illinois net. Now it turned out to be in the end as Abrego with a shot from the far point. Never got through. Chase Caravello wound up being in the face-off circle for that last face-off. Back the other way now, Illinois into the Lakers zone. Little spin-a-rama pass from the far circle, but no one there in the slot. It came to the near boards. Illinois able to control. Helfer near point. Fed it ahead. Got through toward Matveev, but it got by him, as a matter of fact. Helfer now with it again. Played it over to the far side. One time Inman and one wide left. That shot coming in there from near the far point. Illinois able to keep it in. Top of the far circle shot. Whistles wide left side. Carried out the inboards. Rebound, and the second shot floats in toward the net. And it'll be gloved by Harbor Castle, and we'll have a face-off on the way. The end-to-end tempo of play continues here as we have 16:58 to go in period number 3. Illinois clinging to a 1-0 lead. Lakers trying to pick up their 3rd win of the season. Face-off near Soko. Matveev on the draw here. Went back in behind the net. Over to the far side now, and the Lakers able to, well, actually Illinois cleared it out of the zone. Got put back into the far corner. And that, I think, was Lihet getting to it. Kind of took a bump into the far boards. Puck came around now to the near side. Cleared to center. Now rink-wide effort over to the far side. Eventually getting back to it was Nick Anderson. And it came out toward the blue line. Griffin Lihet goes tumbling, but very adroitly while he was helicoptering on the ice in one swift motion, got back to his skates and came off the ice. Puck now on the left wing side in the Illinois zone into the corner. Now back over to the far side. Swigert trying to run it down there. Hit from behind, but gently into the boards. Fed a pass into the slot, no one there. It banks along the near side. Somona can't get to it. Now it pops into the air, and it's caught by one of the backup goaltenders in the penalty box below us. So that puck will stay in play, and we'll have a face-off coming up. In the NFL, Washington Commanders leading 31-28 early fourth. They are driving, although they just missed an attempt at 3rd and 2 deep in the Detroit Lions zone. Back here at the edge, puck dumped into the near corner now. Put back in toward the Illinois net. Danny Bazach giving chase, can't quite get to it. Puck came around now to the near boards. Who wants it? Jam up along the blue line near side. Major battle for it. Now Illinois got back to it as the puck came loose. Back now into the Lakers zone it goes. Harbor Castle out of the net, tracks it down, near corner, banks it along the near side glass. Up ahead, here's Danny Bazach across the line on the left wing side. Bazach played it up to the high slot. A line drive whistling in from there, but a save made by Woodring on the shot that came flying in. Good attempt there by Andrew Lozenak, but to no avail. And we'll have a face-off coming up. Got that game on my phone here. Tense moments in Detroit. Looks like the Commanders have a 4th and 2 here. Here's the face-off near circle now. Came back to Gage McNeese near point. Low line drive. Stopped there by Woodring. Rebound came out front, but no one there for the Lakers. Puck went to the left wing corner. Now played over to the far side. Cole Crozier there. Got taken down along the far boards. Puck rung around now to the near side. And it'll be taken back here by the Lakers. Bottom of the near circle. Quick shot in. Went right in front of the goal over to the far corner. Now battled for here and top of the far circle. Backhanded attempt out of the zone. Didn't work out, but Illinois able to bring it back through the neutral zone. Across the line, McLaughlin tried to come up shooting near side. And it went over to the far corner. Puck came back to center. Illinois able to control. They bring it across the Laker line. Played back now to Helfer. Fires it in from the midpoint. Redirected wide near side. McLaughlin trying to get to it there along the near side. Can't quite get to it. Puck went to the far corner now. They bring it around to the near side. And the Lakers able to get it back. Bazach. In across the Illini line. Flipped it in front of the net. Oh, it was floating precariously in front of the goal, but Lakers not able to connect. Got eventually fired back into the near corner now. Puck went around over to the far side. Backhanded in behind the net. Lakers pressing here, pressing the issue, looking for the game-tying goal, looking for the equalizer. One timed in by Swigert, went wide and into the glass. Puck came around now to the near side. Taken by McLaughlin across the line. McLaughlin fired it right on from the blue line, stopped by Harbor Castle. He'll kind of toss it into the far corner now. Lakers play it to center. Puck pinballing around there. Trying to get to it near side. Taking a whack at it was Lehead. He kind of missed it, but got help from Nate Brown, who dumped it back into the Illinois zone. The Illini take over behind their own net. They'll play it up the far boards across the red line. Into the Lakers zone on the left wing side. Put to the far boards, no one there. Lakers able to clear. Dumped right back in by the Illini near corner. Went back in behind the net. Went over to the far side. Lakers now to Lehet in the center circle. Played it around to the near side. Quick shot here. Over the upper right-hand corner of the net and into the glass. And now the net has been dislodged after the shot that came in from Andrew Lozenak. Face-off on the way. Update of the football game. The Commanders have scored, and so they have a 2-possession lead over the Lions again. Lions favored in that game. They've dominated all year long in the NFC, number 1 seed, but they're in danger of having their season come to a disappointing end. So we'll have a face-off here. Danny Bazach on the draw, near circle to the right of the Illinois net. Draw came back to the high slot. Caravella tried to weave it in through traffic. Didn't work out well. Just one too many Illini defenders there. taken by Illinois. Rink-wide pass over to the far side. Across the line, flipped in front. And a little mini redirect went wide. It caromed off the inboards and covered up now by Harbor Castle. And we'll have another draw on the way. So 12:36 remaining in regulation. 1-0, Illinois with the lead. The only goal coming very late with just over a minute remaining in the first period. Matt Vive scoring for Illinois, and that's been the extent of the goal scoring here tonight after 8 goals combined were scored last night in Champaign. Puck played back now into the Lakers zone, came to the near side. McNeish flipped it over to the far side, taken back now for a moment by the Lakers, but they can't hold on to it. Kept in nicely by Anthony Varasi. Backhanding in behind the Laker net. Lakers able to take over there. They'll bring it up the near side now. Puck flipped ahead to the blue line. Players spinning to the ice here. Danny Bazach weaving his way through traffic. Got around one man. Flipped it into the Illinois zone. Caravella able to get to it. Bottom hash marks near circle. Fired it out in, right on. Woodring the save. Puck came back now along the near boards. And the Lakers able to bring it back now to their own zone. Rink-wide pass to the near side to Nate Brown. Brown tried to push it ahead through defenders. Had the puck knocked away by Aiden Andrews. Went over to the far side. Lakers get it back across the Illini line. Low line drive shot right on, and a save made by Nolan Woodring, and we'll have a face-off coming up. I think it was Pishker, Carson Pishker on the shot there for the Lakers. So we have a face-off coming up. .11:33 remains in the third period. 1-0 Illinois. Lakers won the draw. Backhanded in from the high slot by Pishker. Went wide to the right. Puck went over to the far side. Now Illinois able to take it back. They bring it across the red line. They drive it into the Lakers' own far side, but then over-skating the puck was Aiden Andrews. And the Lakers take back possession. They'll lob it back the other way. Icing called on the Lakers. So icing here, and it'll be brought back into the Roosevelt zone, so the Lakers will have to deal with a defensive zone faceoff. Face-off far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net on the way. Here's David Rass on the draw now for Illinois. And the Illini win the draw. They'll bring it back to the left wing point. Now it inadvertently got played back to center. Taken there by Thatcher Beauchamp. Played it to the near side, then dumped back into the Roosevelt zone. There's Abrego with it now. Put it up the far side. Pishker trying to clear. Can't do it. Got help from Griffin Lee Head. He'll bring it out of the zone. Pushed up ahead. Pishker trying to catch up to it. Pushed into the far corner. The two number 13s, Pishker and Atticus Helfer going at it there. Illinois getting it back. They'll bring it into the Lakers' zone. Shot from the top of the far circle. Whistles wide to the left side. Puck came around out of the near side and then back around to wide left. Helfer got to it there. Deals it into the far corner. Return pass here into the slot. No shot available there. Good defensive work as bearing down on the net was David Rass. Puck now back in behind the net. Came around to the near side. Illinois looking to get a little bit of breathing room. They only have the 1-goal lead. Helfer midpoint. Fed it up ahead to Rass. He shoots. Blocked by the defense. Puck came back right to the net. Take it back here. Engine wheeling around. Can't get it to go through. It came back out to the midpoint. Fired in from there and it got bounced wide to the left side. An opportunity there for Gregory Ettingen, but he couldn't come up with it. Beauchamp now played it here toward the near corner. Back to Beauchamp near point. Sends in a blast. And it hit Castle's shoulder, went flying into the glass. Above the dasher board behind the net. Bazach trying to give chase there to the far corner. Both teams exchange possession. Danny Bazach got it back for the Lakers now. Bazach through traffic. Lobs it back into the Illinois zone. Nothing going on there. It did go into the far corner now. But Bazach not able to catch up to it. Cleared out along the far boards. It rolls back toward the Laker blue line. Well, the Lakers got help there as one of the Illini players, can't yet see who, ran into an official. And eventually it winds up to be an icing call against the Lakers. 9:15 remaining in the third period. 1-0 Illinois with the lead. Tight hockey game here tonight at the Edge. Face-off coming up near circle to the left of the Laker net. It was Yandoli on the draw, Louis Yandoli for Illinois. Puck came around now to the near side. Battled for there. A little bit of a mini scrum. Still battled for. The scrum continues. What drama? When will it end? This is one of the longer ones. We had one near a minute earlier on this season. It continues on. It continues on. What will happen here? It's finally loose. Taken now. And it's backhanded out of the zone by Salmona. Goes all the way to the other end, and icing out of all that is the ultimate outcome of that interesting sequence. We'll have a face-off coming up. .8:37 for the third. 1-0 in favor of Illinois. Can they hold on? Can the Lakers get the equalizer? Here's Yandoli again on the draw. Yandoli wins the draw. Came to the near side, barely kept in along the near point there. Rung around the boards over to the far side now. Hit applied here, and then it's dumped back into the Roosevelt zone. Gage McNeish back to retrieve for the Lakers. Came around now to the near side. Illinois trying to keep it in. Instead, Griffin Lehette through traffic up the near boards into the Illini zone. Throws it in front, went into the far corner. Got some help there. Did Lehette along the far side there, trying to backhand it toward the middle Salmona, but not much going on there. Puck popped into the air, came back down at center. Nate Brown lobs it back into the air, and it goes flying into the near corner. Atticus Helfer back to track it down there for Illinois. Went over to the far side now. And played toward the Laker blue line. Illini bring it across. That was Cheyenne. I'm not sure what his intentions were there. I thought he was going to shoot it, but then it looked like he was waiting for teammates and really kind of didn't get much help there. Lakers able to clear. Puck now along the far boards and dumped back into the Illinois zone. And it'll be icing on the Lakers. So it'll be brought back to the Roosevelt zone. So Washington in that game leads 38-20. They have the ball back. And they are driving again. Well, they score again and they would put the game away. What a huge disappointment for the Lions. Face-off went to the left wing point now. Illinois able to control. Fed it now to the near side. Quick shot, they score. Illinois continuing to put on the pressure, and I believe it was Anthony Varassi with a little quick flick of the wrist there, and he lights the lamp. Varassi the tally. And Illinois takes a 2-0 lead fairly late in the game. Goal coming at the 12:40 mark of the period.
Fighting Illini goal by number 23, Anthony Varassi. Assists by number 22, Carson Mitchell, and number 17, Sasha Matveev. At 7:20 remaining in the third period.
So there you have the announcement. And now the Lakers, as we have a stoppage here, the Lakers up against it here a little bit. Well, they could not afford to give up that second goal. Been a fun game here to call tonight. But right now, Illinois, still work to be done, and the Lakers still with a shot here. But with that goal now, time no longer a friend of the Lakers. Here's Danny Bizac in the face-off near circle in the Illinois zone. Went back behind the Illini net, and Illinois able to control. They clear it back to center. Pass around to the near side to Gage McNeish. He flips it ahead, pinballs over to the far side. And taken there along the far boards, Illinois with possession as Carson Mitchell got to it. Put in deep here, and Harbor Castle able to hold on to it. We'll have a face-off on the way. Looks like they readjust the net a tad here. As we head late into this game, face-off far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. David Rass I believe on the face-off there for the Illini. Puck to the far half boards. Put back in behind the Roosevelt net. Came around now to the near side. Came back to the near point. Sent in from there by Luke Alpe, but well wide to the far side. Puck went to the far half boards now. The Lakers a great effort here tonight, but so far this evening, it's been Nolan Woodring so far tossing the shutout in goal here tonight for the Illini. Puck came to the near side, flipping it ahead here. Lozenak took a hard hit after he did that. It went back into the Illinois zone, and then the Illini able to take it back. They run it up the far boards across the Laker line on the left wing side. Check here applied by Michael Solmona. Puck went to the left wing half board, now to the far point. Fired in from there, blocked, came back to center. Alpe got to it there. Sends it over to the far side, then flipped back into the Lakers zone. Castle behind his own net, leaves it there. Lakers will try to come back. They need a goal quickly here. They're down by a pair. Hard hit applied along the far boards, but everyone okay. It's been a hard-hitting physical game here tonight. Puck now loose along the near side. Lakers able to get it back. Danny Bazac puts it ahead for Caravello. It was behind him. Chase tried to reach back to knock it down. He did that, but he inadvertently directed it right there toward David Rass. Illinois controlling in their own zone. They send it over to the far side now and across through the neutral zone. Into the Lakers zone. Dash back in behind the net. Tried to play it in front, played over to the far side instead. Thrown toward the net, Lakers able to clear. Taken back now by the Illini. They'll bring it across the line. In deep, Ettingen sends it in toward the net. Came back now around to the near side. Dash fired it in, rather Alpe fired it in, got deflected to the near side. Lakers able to dump it back into the Illinois zone. And we have icing called here. Didn't hear a whistle, but we do have a stoppage. The Washington Commanders now are knocking on the door there at the Detroit Lion 2-yard line with 7:43 to go in that game. They're about to take a 3-score lead, it appears. Off the face-off, went into the far corner. Then came back to the left wing point. Now from the high slot, fired in there. Save made on the shot by Cheyenne. And the Lakers able to clear. Came around to the near side, and now face-off coming up. Total of a face-off in the near circle to the left of the Laker net. And it came to the near point, and Roosevelt able to take control. Cole Crozier got to it. Then he got ridden off the puck here. Really nice play there by Cheyenne, and then a whistle as they bring it across the line. Well, Washington now up 44-28. That game's over. And all the work the Detroit Lions put into this season, would they go 15-2, number 1 seed, and it all evaporates. It'll be a long off season here for Detroit, I'll tell you that. Face-off back in the Illinois zone now, near circle to the right of the Illini net. Right now we're down to 3 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in this game.
Roman Cheyenne. 2 minutes for a hold at 3:55 remaining in the third period. Roman Cheyenne, 2 minutes, holding at 3:55.
So Cheyenne the hold. Laker power play on the ice. Almost a must-convert situation here. Puck to the far boards. Got tangled up there. Battled for here. And taken back now by the Lakers. Bazac working it around near side. Nice stick work there. Played it to Lehead. He fires it in. Never got through. Came loose to the near side. Now put back behind the net. Lakers play it back now to the right wing point. Bazac with it there. Drops it off. Backhanded now to the near boards. Abrego with it. Played it over to the far side again. Rink wide pass came toward the near half boards. It goes flying into the boards. Came to the near side. Abrego with it back again. Played it to Danny Bazach. Spins. Tried to pass it near side. Poked away. Pushed out toward the neutral zone. Across the Laker line. Breakaway here. Stick handling in. Backhand shot. And Harbor Castle the save on the attempt made there by Carson Mitchell. Scrambled in front of the net. Puck loose. Backhand shot. Players spread eagled on the ice in front of the Laker goal. Desperate to try to keep it out, and they're able to do so. Got fired in now from the near corner or near point by Matveev. And now the Lakers able to clear. Illinois pressing the issue here. They've had a couple of opportunities at shorthanded goals. Had another one there. Puck came around now, then dumped back into the Laker zone. Cade Swigert takes it there. Up ahead. Pass beyond the reach of Lozenak. Went back into the Illini zone. Illinois able to clear. Illinois right now, they are trying to wind down the time off the clock here. They don't necessarily need a goal. They want to run out the clock, although they'll bring it into the Lakers zone here. Shot from the high slot right on. Castle able to make the save. He gave up a rebound opportunity, but Illinois couldn't cash in. Puck came back to center. Taken in center ice now by David Ettingen. Flipped it back into the far corner. Swigert, I believe it was, backhanding it now to the near side. Rink wide pass. Karam's off the far boards toward Caravello, but it'll be behind him, and Nick Anderson takes it back now for the Illini, and they fling it back into the Lakers zone. Played up to center. And now, I was just about to say, we'll see how long Castle remains in the net, and he comes out now. Empty net here for the Lakers. Puck now back behind the Illinois zone, behind the Illinois net. 1 minute remaining, and now a scrum behind the cage. Players to the ice, and we have a whistle. So a stoppage here. 53 seconds remaining in the game. Correction. 59.7 remaining in the game. And Illinois trying to cling to the lead, and I believe we've had a timeout taken. 59.7 remaining, 2-0 Illinois. Take a break and come back. This is Roosevelt University Hockey. Lakers coming back out onto the ice. Illinois now following suit. Under a minute remaining, 59.7 to be exact. And after the timeout now, we'll have a face-off on the way in the Illinois zone. Here's the draw. Danny Bazach on the face-off.
On number 10, Nick Anderson. 2 minutes for a cross-check at 59.7 seconds remaining in the third period.
So the Laker power play on the ice is a penalty assessed during the timeout. Abrego, near side. Tried to feed it in the slot. One to the far corner now. So the Lakers right now in effect with a two-man advantage on the ice with the empty net. Two extra attackers. They play to the far circle. Boy, a lot of traffic going on in front of the net here. Play to the near side, thrown in front, and then a whistle. Still of a face-off on the way, but precious time winding down. .1 remaining. Lakers trail by 2. Nolan Woodring trying to throw the shutout here in this game. Face-off far circle to the left of the Illinois net. Draw went to the bottom of the far circle, battled for there, players tumbling, and they score! Oh wow, it got thrown in front and somehow it got by Woodring. The shutout by the boards and the Lakers make it a 2-1 game. Give the goal to Griffin Lee Het for the Lakers. Wow. Not quite done yet. 25.3 remaining. So that goal coming at 19:35 for the Lakers. So here's the face-up now. Harbor Castle back on the ice for the moment. Lakers won the draw.
Griffin Lee Het off the assist by number 27.
Illinois brings it back into the Lakers zone. Played now to the near side. Edingen lost the possession of the puck. Lakers getting it back. Under 10 seconds remaining. Lakers play to the far side of the neutral zone. Can they push it into the zone? They can. One last opportunity. Brought into the slot here. Poked away. Time winding down. Puck came to the near boards. The buzzer sounds, and the Lakers, desperate attempt coming up short. A little skirmish there along the near boards. Clock is showing zeros. And for all intents and purposes, it appears this game has come to its conclusion, although the players not yet departing the ice. The official here escorting Drake Adams off the ice along the far side there. His helmet is off.
Illinois Fighting Illini 2 and the Roosevelt Lakers 1. Shots on goal unofficially for the third period. For the Fighting Illini, 9. For the Lakers, 5. Once again, unofficial shots on goal, period 3. For the Fighting Illini, 9. For the Roosevelt Lakers, 5. Remember, for all Roosevelt...
So the final shots on goal for the game, Illinois 31 and Roosevelt 22. The Lakers, a great effort here tonight. Great game to call, but in the end, Illinois prevails as they win it by a final of 2-1 to sweep the season series, as our picture goes to color bars. Thanks to our camera operators tonight. Thanks to Steve Hayes on game operations, and thanks to all of you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video stream tonight. We'll be back with you a week from tonight for more Roosevelt University hockey. Final here tonight, though, Roosevelt on the short end as Illinois wins it by a final of 2-1. Hope to see you next weekend here from the Edge. Of the way until we speak to you again, this is Tom Westenfeld. Thank you so much for being with us, and for now, from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville, we wish you all a very pleasant good night.